Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti, and if you're new here, I'm the face, the voice, and the hands behind all the content here under Infiniti Crafting Co. and behind the blog InfinityCraftingCompany.com. Today is channel chat 100. Happy Monday. Today I have a little bit to get into. First and foremost, welcome to all the new faces. I'm so glad that you've decided to join my crafty community, and I hope that I can continue to make content that you'll love going forward. For those of you who've been around for a minute, thanks for coming back. It's been a minute. I've been gone for, if you've been around for a little while, you'll know that I take a break starting June the 1st, and then I don't come back usually until about the beginning or middle part of July. So I am right on schedule this year. Last year was a little weird. Anyway, this year I have been super busy in the studio. For those of you who've been keeping up with the channel chats, I got my basement hauled. My studio is in my basement, so that was exciting in June, and since then I have been working diligently trying to get everything set up and rearranged so I can come back over here and actually work in my dedicated craft space, because I got displaced in February and it's just been a mess since then. So now I am back where I want to be and can continue to use my normal backdrop and all that for both my tutorials and for my channel chats. I have my yarn wall erected behind me. It's fantastic. I shuffled through so much stuff over here between what was left after the old furniture got moved from down here and putting all my yarn back where it came from. I didn't realize I had so much yarn, but I think such is the life of a crafter. So anyway, today's channel chat, I do have a mini haul somewhat. I got out to Hobby Lobby, like I said, about a week and a half ago. And I also went to Joann's, which was right up the road, so I got a couple of things that I can show off today. And as always, I will have a blog post linked down below so that you can check out the stuff that I got. I've been hard at work on a couple of patterns, actually. I released one, which is a spin-off pattern, in June. It's on my blog. But I've been working on the rest of that pattern, but I've also been working on the Genesis top, which I started last March, and I've been putting it down, picking it up again, putting it down. It's also lace weight, so it just took me a while to get through it, but now it's finally completed. I've been trying to take pictures in it, but the weather has been so ridiculous between blistering heat and just rain. I haven't really gotten any outdoor pictures in it yet, so hopefully those will be coming a little bit later. But nonetheless, the pattern is releasing today, and so after this video goes live and probably ends, it'll be up on my website. I'm only putting it up on my website this time. I thought it would be kind of fun to add that little variation in with some of my patterns and only release them on my website. So if you want to support the channel, you can check out that pattern over there after this video ends, which brings me to my next point. So with the release of this pattern, I've been toying with making video tutorials and adding them into my written patterns. I thought that that would be a fun idea. The first time I did it was with the mountain forager shrug that I did last year, and it was such an interesting experience doing the tutorial and trying to get the written pattern together. It's like, I should do that again. So I did, and so I got everything. Despite all the technical issues, I got everything together this weekend. But I also realized that some of the techniques that I mentioned in the tutorial, I didn't actually have tutorials for here on the channel. So this week there's going to be a few more videos going up than normal, because usually I only post crochet videos on Sundays and knitting tutorials on Wednesdays. And when I was doing Tunisian crochet stitches, I was doing those on Tuesdays. Well, I think I have videos scheduled from today through Thursday this week, and then it goes back to the regular upload schedule that I had intended before that. But when you have 430 videos on your channel, you get kind of thrown off, kind of forget what you've uploaded over time. I try to keep track of that, but every now and again I have to go in and search it up and I realize, I'm like, okay, I got like 5 videos. So it was like within the last 2 days I have been recording stuff and editing a lot of stuff to get it up in time for this pattern release. But it's done, thank God. So I am excited to share that design with you guys a little bit later today. I think there's also a crochet tutorial scheduled for a little bit later today. But anyway, alright, I'm going to jump into the yarn haul. Okay, so first we ended up at Hobby Lobby because we just hit that store before we actually get to Joann's. It actually comes up before you get down there. We went to the one that was like far out from our house, so that was fun. As you guys know, the Hobby Lobby has sales going on, and when I tell you guys the yarn, like the clearance yarn was nearly cleared out, it was hard to find things, but I did find a few things that I liked, and I was really surprised at the lowest prices. So what I got first and foremost is some more Patton's Croy socks. I love this yarn. I have skeins of it back there in my crate. I like making socks on my Centro knitting machine with this, with a double strand. So, I mean, I do have tutorials back on my channel for those projects, but I just haven't been buying it lately just because the price has been ridiculous on it. But these were only $2 and what, 24 cents a skein, so I snatched them up so that I can make more socks for the upcoming season because I enjoyed wearing my socks. One of the pairs met a tragic end and they stretched out and I was so sad about it. But anyway, this is my opportunity to make new ones for myself for the winter and I'm excited about that. I also, well, this color is called 70 Stripe. But then I also got, oh, I forgot what I got. But anyway, okay, I also got this blue striped rag. I have had my eye on this color for a very long time, and again, I just never got it. Now, I think I did pay full price for this one, but I love the color so much, I'm like, it won't hurt, right? So, I think I got a couple of those. I do. And then I got this Magic Stripes, which I just like the dark colors and the purples and blues in there. Now this one was also $2.24 reduced price, so I was excited about that deal. Because I think usually this Crochet socks is like $6.99, $7.99 where I am right now, which is crazy. It just spiked so fast. But anyway, I also got the yarn bead. I got the store brand sock yarn. It is so soft and cuddly. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, but obviously I'm going to be making socks with it because it's so thin. And I don't feel like casting on another knitting project at the moment, at least not another thin knitting project, because yeah, I've been working on that Genesis top for a while. I was determined to get it out there this year, and I did. But now I want to work on thicker fibers and potentially crochet projects. This year I've been knitting so much over the last year and I don't know why. I guess it was just the season for it. But now I want to crochet again, so that's what I've been doing. And like I said, I released a free pattern on my blog. I think it's called the Rice Bolero. There it was. And so that's been out since the middle of June. Because I was so excited. I'm like, should I wait to release this or should I just go ahead and drop it? But anyway, these Cozy Toes were only $1.24, so I had to snatch them up. They have 210 yards in them. So I'm going to see what kind of socks I can make. I said maybe at some point, you know, maybe I would just not touch these, and then at some point I would actually dare to cast on socks on regular knitting needles. Because I've yet to do that kind of project, and I think it would be an interesting experience. Now, this next yarn that I got is also a clearance yarn. I got it because I couldn't find this other yarn that I had gotten from them years and years ago. It's called Aztec Blanket. Pretty sure. But it was a beautiful yarn. It was like a 3-weight yarn, and obviously I haven't been there in a very long time, so when I went back I was like, oh, they don't make it anymore. I couldn't find it anywhere. So anyway, I got this yarn instead, which reminds me a little bit of Scarfy yarn. It's called Fireplace Comfort. Yeah, okay, Fireplace Comfort. It has 229 yards in it. I like these colors a lot, and matter of fact, I have a hat and scarf set that I made maybe back in 2019. It was made with Lion brand Landscapes yarn, and it was a similar colorway to this, but that set is very old now, and I think it started to pill. I eventually found it in the closet upstairs somehow, and I'm like, I might need to make myself something for this fall season, considering I'll be going outside this fall. So anyway, I got 2 skeins of these because I feel like scarf and hat set probably need 2 skeins for it. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to crochet it or if I'm just going to pop it on my centro. I don't know yet. But nonetheless, it's a very beautiful color. I mean, just look at it. So autumnal. Anyway, okay. I think I have an addiction to fine sport weight yarn now. I do have quite a few cakes of different thin yarns like this, but I couldn't resist the colorway on this one. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, honestly. It was just kind of one of those buys that you pick it up and you have it on your shelf for a while. So it's going to go down on the bottom shelf where I have the rest of my cakes on the shelf behind me. And that's going to be that. I think I did pay full price for this one. I don't think it was reduced price. Like I said, a lot of the clearance yarn was cleared out, so people have been totally shopping. I got some of this color play. I've had my eyes on it for a while, and they only had 2 of these, so I got both of them. I don't know what I'm going to make with this either, but it's so colorful and fun. I thought that it would look nice on my shelf, so that's kind of why I got it. But I'm thinking maybe some kind of... I don't know if I want to do scarf or if I just want to do some kind of cowl or something for the fall. Something wearable for sure, but I'm not certain. For the most part, I've been doing a good job project planning, but this just wasn't it when I went there, because I wasn't expecting to really grab much, but I did. And so, okay, and then I had 4 of these, but my grandmother ended up getting 2 of them, and it was only $1.37. It's the Lush Soft yarn. It's 142 yards in it. It is so cuddly, and I feel like, you know, I should make a hat out of it with the fiber content on it. I'll find it one day. I feel like it's acrylic. I feel like it's acrylic. Even if, oh no, it's nylon. Okay, so I can make a hat with it because I tend to stray away from wool stuff in my hair. I don't want it to break off. But anyway, I will probably more likely than not make a hat out of this, or a couple of hats out of this. It's just so soft and feels like it'd be fun to work with. I think I'm gonna crochet with it, though I can imagine that the knitted fabric would be really soft and fun to like have on your skin. So I don't know. I have decisions to make between now and the end of the year with this. But okay, I think that's all I got from Hobby Lobby. Now I get to pick through my Joann's bag. So right now, I am between projects. Like I said, I've been typing and working on finalizing patterns and such, and it's been such a weird spot because I haven't really been able to start a new project, and I just don't know what to do with my hands. It's so weird. I'm always fidgeting with something or working on something, and I guess that little stretch of downtime is just really strange to me. It's like, what do I do now? I can't compute. That's another thing I wanted to bring up. So I've recently been putting posts out about a channel Q&A. I would love to do that. You can either post questions, just ask me random things, either on this video or on the community post under the community tabs. You can't miss it. It's very bright and showy. But yeah, send me your questions and I would love to answer them on the next channel chat. I didn't have any questions for this one, so I'm just kind of rambling today. Anyway, my grandma and I went to the craft store, and I'm blaming her because, you know, she wanted to go out and she actually recommended the craft stores. So I ended up there because of her, and so because of that I had her to buy me fabric. I don't know what I'm lining just yet, but I got this cute watermelon print fabric, inspired fabric, and I love it so much. There's 5 of these quarters in here, and I like I said, I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but I am going to make it my mission to have a project using this because I actually absolutely love this print. It was, I don't know, it just spoke to me, you know. But anyway, so this was my trophy for being dragged to Joann's, and I love it. So it's going to go. You know, I'm gonna figure out one day how to get both of my shelves, you know, centered on my camera. Maybe when I, you know, move ultimately and have a different studio, I'll be able to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna put this in my fabric sewing notion basket that I have over here on this shelf that you might be able to see. Who knows? Alright, so from Joann, I didn't get a lot of stuff, actually. I have dedicated projects, though, for the stuff that I got from Joann. So first of all, I got 2 skeins of this K&C movement yarn. It's a cotton yarn, but it's a cotton blend yarn. It's a 3-weight. I'm making more scrunchies over the summer / into the fall, and I thought that having this denim colorway would be really cool. So you can look for those to be in my shop coming soon. I'll be posting on Instagram about it, so if you're not following me over there, you should head on over and give me a follow. We have been growing pretty well over there here recently, and I've been enjoying posting reels and behind the scenes stuff over there. So I also got this K&C pearl stitch, like saltwater pearls, not P-U-R-L, pearl, like knitting pearls. Anyway, I got this too because I don't have a rich blue like this in my scrunchie collection. No, they're all like dusty, steely blues or a really deep sapphire blue. But I thought that this royal blue would be really nice to add to the collection as well. Which is really funny because now I've been doing reel content and stuff, basically advertising my products. And I've come to realize that I have over 20 colors. I think it's like 25 or 26 colors of scrunchies in my shop. I was really working hard on those things last year, so that was really nice to discover. So I'm going to be working on getting snapshots of all of those again so I can do reels with them, because those are actually my most popular product in my shop, which is pretty cool. You know, they're simple, but I know that a lot of girls, or people that use scrunchies, whatever, they like the stretchy ones. It's meant for thick hair. They don't break. I've been having a lot of success with that, so I'm happy about that. Don't judge me for these next 2 color choices, but I got some of the Big Twist Twinkle yarn, and then I also got the Big Twist Value yarn because they're basically the same. But I have an idea for holiday projects, and for those of you who don't know, I like to get started really early on my holiday projects. It always just works out for me that way, mostly because I guess going into the holidays, I'm usually pretty busy, and so if I start early, I can finish stuff early and have it typed up, ready to go, and ready to share. So I'll be working on that design now. I also have an idea for something for New Year's. We'll see if I get to it. I kind of came up with it last year. I came up with it in January after I released the chain link cowl. I don't know why it feels like the whole year's just gone by, but anyway, days run together so often for me. I just go with it. But anyway, so I'm going to be planning my Christmas content here pretty soon. I'm also planning my New Year's content, and the problem is I have so many design ideas floating around in my head, and I haven't gotten around to figuring out which ones are realistically going to happen this year and which ones are not, because I'm just, again, one person. So anyway, I'll get to hashing that out pretty soon. You guys will be seeing whips on the Instagram page and on the blog. I've been working on posting whips and stuff like that, little in-between progress blogs over there to make it more active and whatnot, so you guys can get a little glimpse into what I'm working on behind the scenes. So I've also been feeling the need to design something purple, and I don't know why, but I do. And so also I don't have much purple on my shelf. It occupies the very bottom shelf over here. I have a few skeins, but anyway, so this is, I got a few skeins of Pound of Love because it was on sale in I think it's called Thistle. It is. I got 3 of these because I was thinking maybe it's another sweater of some sort, and maybe I'll knit it, maybe I'll crochet it. I don't know. I can't say for now, but when I do figure it out, at least I'll have the fiber already here and ready to work on. So, I mean, I guess I didn't do too bad at Joann's. I also got a zipper to match it. I find that I enjoy matching threads and zippers when I go to the craft store. Don't ask me why. It's just kind of therapeutic. But I did. I got an invisible zipper because I'm thinking that I would install one up the front of this particular one instead of having it be a pullover. I don't know. But we'll see. We shall see. So yeah, that's the end of my yarn haul. It wasn't a very big yarn haul this time, actually. I didn't really need things when I went to the craft store, but because I was there, I ended up shopping just a little bit. I allowed myself that, especially after, you know, doing all the hauling and hard work and stuff over this last month and a half. I felt compelled to treat myself just a little bit. There's going to be quite a bit more content this week coming up on the channel, and then I'll go back to regular scheduling. I just kind of did a one-a-day model, so to speak, because I didn't want to spam you guys. I don't know. Sometimes it can be annoying when you just see somebody on your timeline multiple times a day. I didn't want to be that girl, so I figured this was the best course of action. But anyway, so that concludes today's channel chat. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. Like I said, the Genesis top is now live as of, well, now. So if you want to support the channel, head on over to my website. You can purchase the pattern from my handmade shop. I won't be releasing this pattern on Etsy, at least for the foreseeable future, just because, you know, some things have to be exclusive. But anyway, if you want to see more behind the scenes stuff, you can follow me on Instagram and or sign up for my newsletter on my website, which is linked down in the description box below. Like I said, I will also be leaving the blog post up for this yarn haul. I list everything there so you can find it easily. You don't have to go searching for it. Anyway, until next time, guys, happy making!